Weeks have passed, and the NBA regular season has been in full swing since Draymond Green punched teammate Jordan Poole. The altercation is still the talk of the town because, well, this sort of thing can linger in a locker room. While Green has issued an apology, and the two are looking to move on from the incident, NBA players are sharing their 2 cents on the fight. Stay tuned as we unpack their reactions. First up, what exactly happened? You've got to be living under a rock if you don't know what went down just a few weeks ago. During preseason practice, Draymond Green swung a controversial and brutal punch to Golden State Warriors teammate Jordan Poole. TMZ released the video footage of the incident. In the footage, Draymond can be seen walking up to Jordan and getting into his personal space in an attempt to intimidate him. Jordan pushed Draymond back, after which Draymond swung a powerful punch, causing Jordan to fall. The footage isn't clear on whether Jordan passed out from the punch because Draymond grabbed onto him as he fell, and people quickly crowded around the pair to break them off. However, judging by the force with which Green threw the punch and the way Jordan's head was thrown back, it remains a likely possibility. It still isn't clear what went down between the pair before they resorted to getting physical. The Athletic reported that Green and Poole have had verbal disagreements in the past. In fact, in his podcast titled The Draymond Green Show, Green said that he loved it when Klay Thompson and Steph Curry beat and humbled Poole in a 3-point contest. There was definitely some underlying animosity between the pair. However, the good news is that neither of them was seriously injured. Green was fined for punching Poole. Several objections followed this because many thought he deserved to get suspended by the Warriors or the NBA. Next up, Andrew Wiggins opens up about the incident. Wiggins witnessed the incident firsthand and recently shared an update about the situation. The 27-year-old opened up and shared his side of the story, revealing that his reaction was to simply be there for his buddy. Wiggins and Poole are really good friends, and after the punch, Wiggins said his first reaction was to make sure Poole was okay. After that, though, he refused to intervene any further. For him, the right thing to do was to let the pair handle it between themselves. Speaking to the press, Andrew said that they're grown men. Only they will know when they're ready to squash everything. Wiggins added that the main focus remained on winning the championship. He ended by saying he would just be there to support the pair. It makes sense that he didn't want to escalate the situation by ganging up with Poole and initiating a situation where there are 2 camps. Moving on, DeMar DeRozan gives his 2 cents on the altercation. DeRozan held a drastically different view from the various fans who were calling for serious action to be taken against Green. The Chicago Bulls swingman emphasized fights happen at the gym and at the team practices more often than people imagine. He quickly clarified that punching your teammate isn't the best way to handle things, but he added that this isn't an unfixable problem. DeMar compared the situation to a fight within the family. Things can get ugly, but there always comes the point when you have to bury the hatchet. He said it was like when he would get into fistfights with his cousins over things like video games, only to shake hands later on. DeMar added that the media coverage of the incident has led to inflated reactions. He said it just that the media took the news out of the Warriors family, for everyone to share their opinions on it and make baseless comments. It's very possible that this whole incident wouldn't be that sensationalized if TMZ didn't release the video footage. Next, DeRozan believes the fight may bring the pair closer. DeMar believes that Green, Poole, and the Warriors can come out even better after the fight. There's nothing that makes you bond more than going through something together, right? DeRozan first pointed out that we still don't know what was said and why exactly the pair got physical. If anything, this altercation could lead them to confront the issues they have with each other, attempting to work past them. DeMar shared his experience and said he'd been in many situations where arguments broke out between 2 guys or a group of guys. He said that many times when he got to witness the situation firsthand, the 2 sides came back even better. This is especially true in cases where the guys understood what was at hand. DeRozan explained that this is why he viewed the situation so differently. Moving forwards, Magic Johnson calls out Green. Magic Johnson holds slightly different views from DeMar. He called out Green by saying that his punching Poole was a foul act. His comments definitely deserve some recognition. There's no doubt that he can provide great insight because he's one of the greatest NBA players in history, and his leadership roles have seen him handling conflicts between the guys. During an appearance on Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay, the NBA star shared his thoughts on what went down. He said, "You can take it as far as pushing and grabbing the jersey, but never punching." He went on to add that Draymond was definitely in the wrong here. Next up, Johnson still sympathizes with Draymond. However, it was clear that the LA Lakers legend and NBA Hall of Famer sympathized with Green. He said that Draymond was a great leader and a smart and great young man, just like Jordan Poole. There was added pressure on Draymond because he was drafted late and had to prove himself. He added that even if Draymond Green says he doesn't regret what went down, he's just fooling himself. According to Johnson, Draymond regrets what happened and would take it back if he could, because that's not who he is, not with his teammates. Draymond said that it's never going to be the same between Green and Poole, and both of them know that. Things have gone to the next level because their families are involved. all. He added people don't realize that their camps are divided now too. However, Johnson said that he doesn't think this incident will stop them from reaching a championship. He credited this to Steve's amazing coaching and the fact that Steph and Klay are sitting there. Coming from someone who knows how to lead teams to championships, this is definitely reassuring for the Warriors. Moving on, fans' reaction was very different. Since TMZ leaked the fight video, fans have been heavily criticizing Green. At this point, we might as well call it cyberbullying. Fans are incredibly disappointed that he got off with just a fine. They believe he should have been suspended from the Warriors or the NBA as a whole. Many speculate that this may be his last year with the Warriors, as his contract is coming to an end, and after what just happened, it might not be renewed. Moving on, Green apologizes for the hit. After his falling out with Poole, Green took some time away from the team. In a recent press conference, the former Defensive Player of the Year apologized for his actions. Speaking to the media, Green admitted he was wrong for his actions. He clarified he apologized to both Jordan and the team and wanted to take it further by issuing a public apology. Green said that the video leak was embarrassing, to say the least. Not only was it shameful for Green, who was the perpetrator, but also for Jordan and the Warriors as a whole. Green said that this is just something he has to deal with, but he's sorry that the team and Jordan have to go through that because of him. Things were serious because Jordan's family was also involved, and they had to bear the brunt of the situation. Green acknowledged that Jordan's family saw the leaked TMZ footage, and it was clear that he was apologizing to them from the start. He added that if his own mother saw that video, he knew what her reaction would be. In an attempt to explain himself, Green said that he was in a very bad space mentally, and was dealing with some things in his personal life which possibly contributed to his short-tempered reaction. He acknowledged his history of emotional outbursts and said that he was a flawed person. He added he was working on his progress and that he clearly had a long way to go. Finally, their relationship as of now. While Green's apology didn't immediately resolve the issue, it was definitely a step in the right direction. Poole and Green are on the same page regarding one thing. They will not let this incident hinder their chances of getting that championship. Both athletes remain committed to winning and believe that this incident won't affect their dynamic on the floor. And that's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Green and Poole's fight? Is it just another minor argument they can overcome, or will it have long-lasting effects? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you next time.